This is Fuzzwad, and my partner in crime has joined again with us, Dresden.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, welcome. Now, Dresden's primary job is to help me and you at home, but especially me, figure out what the hell's going out there on track. And we are in Japan at the iconic, mighty Suzuka, home of the 130R, home of the Spoon, home of the Casio Chicane, and home of the Degners. I got a story for you, Dresden, about the Degners.
I want to hear it.
Okay, so I didn't know this, but it's to an East German hero. Did you know that those two corners were named after an East German?
I did not know that, actually.
Yeah. And, you know, among all the famous corners, the two Degners really don't get their just due. And it's named after motorbike rider Ernst Degner. And he has one of the most fascinating stories in motorsports history behind him. Degner was a German, more specifically an East German, back in the time when Germany was divided. But during those dark years of communism, he was a shining light for his countrymen, as he was a famed MZ factory bike rider with the spirited East German two-stroke machines. By the way, engineered by Walter Kaden, who previously worked at Adolf Hitler's secret weapons base in Peenemünde.
Wow.
Yeah, incorporating enough technology to beat the established names in Europe, as well as the emerging competition from Japan. Now enter the Japanese. In 1960, Suzuki had entered their first bike race, but were painfully off the pace, finishing the 1960 125 Isle of Man TT a whole 15 minutes behind the winner. It was clear that the Japanese needed some know-how urgently, but where were they going to get it from? The answer came in the form of a chance meeting the following year between Degner and Suzuki, word of which eventually reached company president Shunzo Suzuki. During the conversation, Degner indicated that he was tired of his colorless life in East Germany, just as the rest of the world was beginning to emerge from post-war austerity. He resented his Stasi secret police minders who followed him to every race. And listen to this. They were so concerned that he might defect, Degner's family wasn't even permitted to travel to races. So he would always have a reason to come home.
I mean, it's hard to... I hate to interrupt here, but man, could you just imagine having that much government control over your life and your decisions? That's just...
Well, that's communism for you, right?
North Korea-esque.
Yes. And East Germany-esque at the time.
Yeah.
Also, okay, and of course he hated the fact that many of his less talented fellow riders were paid a comparative fortune, while he had to be content with a communist salary that was roughly equal to that of any MZ factory worker.
Wow.
So a deal was struck. Degner would defect, help Suzuki to develop their bikes, and then ride them into competition. But he wouldn't go with his family, and with the Berlin Wall by now in place, getting them out was going to be almost impossible. During the weekend of the 1961 Swedish Motorbike Grand Prix at Christiansund, Degner arranged for an affluent West German friend of his, who made frequent trips to East Berlin on business, to smuggle his wife and children out of the country in a specially made secret compartment in the boot of a Lincoln Mercury.
God, like... jaw on the floor right now. This is ridiculous.
Degner's bold thinking was that the Stasi spent more time watching him when he was abroad than his family back at home. Well, the plan worked. Straight after the Swedish Grand Prix, Degner was driven secretly to Denmark by a member of the Suzuki team, where he had reunited with his family before they eventually moved to Hamamatsu in Japan, Suzuki headquarters. As
you
for
know what I want? Hang on. You know what I want to know? I want to know how he did in that race.
I'm going to tell you.
Right, knowing that his family was getting smuggled out, and knowing he was going to have to go and smuggle himself somewhere right after.
I know. Yeah, crazy story. So, as for MZ, the bike that he was sponsored by, it immediately canceled its foreign racing program just to make sure that nobody else got the same bright idea of hustling their family out of East Germany. The agony and the ecstasy. Degner entered the 1962 season on a Suzuki, but was constantly fearful that he would be assassinated by the Stasi. At the end of that season, though, he spectacularly claimed Suzuki's first title. Then the following year, his fairy tale started to turn into a nightmare, and here you go. In 1963 Japanese Grand Prix, he came off his bike at the place now known as the Degner Curves and suffered burns that required more than 50 skin grafts to fix after his Suzuki's fuel tank exploded.
Ugh.
2 years later,
tragedy.
I know. 2 years later, he shattered his right leg during the Italian Grand Prix at Monza. Then in 1966, he crashed again in Japan and suffered head injuries, effectively ending his career. Having spent so much time in pain, he relied heavily on morphine. Many people have suggested that this was a factor that led to his sudden death at age 53 in 1981 on the island of Tenerife. Other more fanciful theories speculated that the Stasi finally had caught up with him, but there's no proof to that. So, So there you go, Dresden. The next time you go through Degner 1 and 2, you could think of Ernst.
Man, what a life.
Man.
What a fascinating. And look, Degner 1 is, I think, the toughest curve around Japan, I think.
You know, that used to be just one continuous curve until they made it into a double apex to Degner 1 and 2. And there was quite a few accidents there when it was just one continuous corner. So anyway, that's where we are. We are looking at a dry race, sunny skies, 23 degrees centigrade, 73 degrees Fahrenheit, track distance 5.807 kilometers or 3.608 miles. We're going to be doing 27 laps. There are 18 turns around this circuit. We are on round 12 of the F1 Pro Drivers League D1 Drivers Championship with 9 to go. That F1 theme you hear is a remix created by Brian Tyler on the YouTube channel. Whole extras. Can you feel it? Race day, baby. Race day, Dresden. Race day, my friend. Yes. Any thoughts on the championship thus far?
Yeah, hang on 1 second.
Yep.
I've got that all loaded up. I love that story.
I like it too.
like any kind of interesting, like, just history associated with any. Oh man, I just eat that stuff up.
I never knew that. I never knew that before.
Yeah, fascinating one. I mean, you would think too, like Casio is a Japanese name, right? And then Spoon is obvious because it's just shaped like that, and then the S, they're literally called the S curves. Right. But I never thought to find out the background of Degner, because it's not a Japanese name. You know, and it's just an interesting little. I love that.
The only reason why I've read this or even looked into it, because during the real race this past Sunday, one of the commentators, I don't know if it was Brundle or Crofty, had mentioned why it was called the Degner curves. And I said, that's interesting. I got to look that up. Of course, he didn't go into the detail that I went into.
But still, see, I love the detail. You know, I get sucked. As soon as you started telling that story, I'm just engrossed.
Could you imagine stuffing your family into the trunk of a Mercury?
No.
My God.
No, I mean, and it's a serious deal. That smuggling. They had. I remember I remember seeing pictures when I was a kid. The wall was like there was like a dead man zone, and between them was mines and machine gun emplacements and barbed wire and the images of that wall coming down. Just oh man, I read 1984 in my 20s, and it just ruined me. The idea of having somebody, some government with that much control over me, it's my nightmare.
Yeah, 1984 was required reading when I was in high school in the late 60s.
It should require reading for everybody.
Honestly. Yeah, even still, right? Well, I think we're living 1984.
It feels like there's a surge in that direction, and it's unfortunate.
Yeah, it sure is.
Okay, wait. Maybe politics not the best.
Yeah.
I'll take us back to
we'll move on.
PRL's driver standings.
Yes.
Some lighter fare.
Right.
So Rills is still in the lead, 235 for the Haas driver. Dirt Shark in second. He's got 203. Right. The space between them remains about the same. Rills has got the better of Dirt lately, I believe. The Ferrari boys pick up third and fourth place. Shai and Toby, 144 and 134. The battle between who's fastest at Ferrari. That's interesting to me. Pover is in fifth, and he's not here today, is he?
Oh, Pover. Oh, yeah, no, Pover's not here today. He's got some back issues going on. Yeah, he's got a pretty bad back. I guess he's had it for a while, so he's not racing today, though he is with us listening to the stream. So DP, Deep Pockets,
well,
we're thinking of you, sending you good vibes.
Yeah, his McLaren not being on track, that's going to be sorely missed, especially in Japan. It's one of my favorite tracks. So that's unfortunate. Okay, and his place is going to be up for grabs now. Warren, Uhe, they're not far behind. They're going to be eyeballing the fifth spot in PRL. In eighth place is Modi. Ninth is Yavelton. He's got 45 points. And rounding out the top 10 is Barks Littlewood.
Yep.
In the Aston Martin, I believe. On the constructor side of things, just quickly, Ferrari, very consistent, 278. They're in first place. Haas, headed up by Rills, 265. Mercedes, they've got 236 on the board. McLaren, 121. And Alfa Romeo rounds up the top five there, 118.
Very good, Dresser. Well, there's 9 races to go after this, and, anything could happen. There's still a lot of movement that could happen in the Drivers' Championship. Last race, we saw Amaguner actually won the race, but, of course, he's a reserve driver, and so Rills took the points for first place, and Dirt Shark came in second, followed by Shea, Seb Mail, Toby, Warren, Pover, Barks, Moti, Chris, Neal, and T-Brand. Driver of the day was Toby, and which was confusing because, Toby qualified 8th and came home 5th. So he only moved up 3 places. But Racing Warren, he qualified 18th and came home 6th. So, I don't know. I got to talk to Codemasters because I think Warren should have got driver of the day.
Well, I bet you Ferrari has slipped Codemasters, a little advertising money.
No, a little dinero.
I bet some of that's going on.
That's right, a little lira. Throwing him a little lira.
Gunnar, that's 2 races in a row, isn't it?
Oh, and he's in here today. Today. This is going to be good, man.
He's quick and consistent.
Yeah, I know.
And really just, man, if he's seated next season, he's going to be tough to beat.
You're not kidding, I'm sure the top drivers in this league are going, damn it, Gunnar's in here again. Yeah, so, Singapore race was pretty good. There were only 2 safety cars. and there were 5 DNFs. And disqualified was Womax for coming out on track to qualify when he had a quali ban. So, you know, to all you drivers out there, you know, pay attention to all that, so you don't end up having a nice race and then you end up getting disqualified. So
it's hard to remember.
There's a lesson.
I mean, I get it. It's hard to remember. You get it. You land. You got your controller and your wheel in hand, and you're just raring to go. You know.
Yeah, I know.
It's hard to remember sometimes.
I know. It's just you know, it's terrible to have somebody's race ruined because of that.
Yeah.
All right.
There's another new driver. Number 1 on my screen.
Nikki. Yeah, Nikki. I don't know Nikki.
312. No,
I don't know Nikki.
Let's catch a lap with him when he gets out.
All right. I am with Sydney right now. Action 2. He's just coming around to start his hot lap. I'm going to put some info up there.
Takes a tire
took
line
that
around
nice.
1 or
Yeah,
2.
nice.
Yep.
You come through the S's here. Let's see what his sector 1 time is. Coming up through the S's to the Dunlop curve. Coming up to Degner 1 and Degner 2.
And Degner 1, like, I think that's one of the skill curves. People don't hit it consistently, and that kind of allows, if you're following somebody and they miss the entry into that first Degner, that's usually where you can catch them into 11 if you've been following.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of that race this weekend?
Oh boy. Well, I'll tell you what. I didn't get up at 2 a.m. to watch it. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I don't know about you.
I don't. Not 2 in the morning. I'm perfectly happy to watch the replay, but yeah, as soon as I saw the video link, it's like 3.5 hours. I'm like, I'll probably rain.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Oh yeah. All right, a 32.3. Well, that's going to come down quite a bit here. All right, who do you want to go to next there, Drez?
How about Shy? Shy's going to start I always like watching a lap with Shy as well. Nikki's still in the pits. Not missing. The only name that seems like we're missing that's big is Pover. That's upsetting.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Where's Heppy? Heppy's supposed to be in the McLaren as well.
Yeah. No, Heppy's not here today.
Damn it. Shy looks fast.
Oh.
Into the S's
yes. That car rotates. That car's rotating pretty nice there, Dress.
Yeah,
he's getting on the power. Yes.
Yeah, he's braving some of those curves. I'm leery about touching.
Oh yeah. Toby would have. Yeah.
Go ahead.
31.3.
Full second over Sydney.
You got that sheet I sent you, right, Drez?
Oh, hang on. I gotta pull it up.
Gives you some idea about sector times.
Oh, which I appreciate, by the way.
Oh yeah, I know you do. I know you do. Yeah, just good to have you back, bro.
Yeah.
Good to have you back. I did Singapore, but I was suffering. I was suffering. I said, "Oh my God, all this dead air. I should just start playing the flute or something. I should do something. Let me get my acoustic guitar out and start strumming along to people's laps."
That's funny. Shy just pipping Toby. Look at that. They're right next to each other. But Neil's got 2/10 on the Ferraris.
All right, let's see here.
Who you
Why
want
don't
to
we?
go with next?
Let's go. Let's take a ride with Barks. Action 6.
Parks. Action 6, I see it. So his sector one time, 34.2. He's actually 6/10 down on it. He might be coming into the pits, I think. I think he's into the pits.
Yeah, he's not going to be happy with that.
Yeah. How about, Corona, he's just lost it in the second Degner. He's spinning, trying to get back on track. Dirt Shark's on an outlap, but he usually does 2 outlaps. We'll have to come back. Maybe Action 18?
Okay.
Looks like Warren's hot.
I need to change.
Warren looking strong.
Yeah.
Warren, I think he's just a mistakes-free driver. He rarely qualifies up in the top, but sometimes can get that Red Bull way up the field. Just has good races.
Yes.
Tires locking up into 11 will cost a little.
Well, absolutely. I mean, remember I mentioned in Singapore race he started 18th and came home 6th.
Yeah, exactly.
So that that's some consistent
driver of the
driving
day there, I think.
Absolutely. I am going to email Codemasters, and I want them to send him some flowers or a fruit basket or something.
Oh, look at this!
What? Oh, that's not good.
Oh, this is a big deal. So Shy probably got spun around, and then just no leeway given by Codemasters at all. Shy eliminated, and that's from second place. That's huge deal. So that disqualification going to put him at the back of the grid.
Codemasters is not consistent with its penalties. I mean, look at when you allow. I hope his ears aren't burning, but when you allow Nappy to go almost into the stands to make a corner, and you don't get penalized or invalidated. I mean, come on.
Did you watch that, Cass?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I was having a bit of fun. I think maybe they're corner cutting. Oh, it's Scaparo. I'm watching Action 8.
Where are you?
Scaparo losing the back end just a little bit.
Oh, and F Racing Warren just took a spin as well.
Oh, I see that. Let's find somebody to watch too here. How about Pitts? Dirt Shark pole by a second, by a mile.
Wow. Yeah, well, where do you want to go here?
How about T-Brand? Action 16.
Okay.
His sector one time coming up now. 33 flat, looks like. But you're right about the inconsistency there because, I was laughing during that race. Every single time somebody was taking that corner super wide.
Yep.
And no penalties given at all.
No.
And here, I mean, that's gonna cost Shy big time. Starting from the back of the grid, that's like an engine penalty.
Right.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, especially in his position. T-Brand just took a spin.
Yeah, trying to get on the gas out of Spoon a little too early. It's an important part. It's an important part of the track to get right. The second half of Spoon, it determines a lot of that back end straight. You're going to get punished if you don't have a good exit.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. It can really. Yeah. So like your sector times really are defined by how you get through Spoon, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that. So Action 14, the new driver in the Red Bull, about to start a hot lap now.
Okay.
Yeah, Casio can be taken much faster than I think a lot of drivers realize. So the final hairpin is a skill curve. Degner, definitely a skill curve. And then the bookends, 1 and 2 and Spoon, which are, I think, a lot of fun. Especially 1, like, you carry so much of that speed through the first half of 1, and then into 2 is just, if you don't line it up right, it can mangle your whole lap. Setting purple first.
Yeah, he's flying.
Yeah, he's quick. Purple first, Nicky, but went wide around Degner 1. Yeah,
sad.
it's eliminated.
Oh, sad.
Yeah.
Dresden, he was going through the S's in 6th gear.
That's locked in.
That's a hooked up. That's a hooked up car right there.
So looking at the top, we got 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in Q1. The dirt and Rills, I mean, they're a cut above the rest of the field, but we need to see times now from Nicky, who we expect to be fast given that Sector 1. Cremona does not have a time on the board. Cremona just crossed the finish line. He's into 8th. So on the bubble is Viltzner, who had a good time in Singapore, didn't he? Viltzner. Okay, so he's on the bubble.
He was not in the top 12, I'll tell you that. No.
Maybe I'm thinking of him. So, yeah,
no, I don't even know if he raced that.
Nicky is trying to set a time now. So I'm going to ride at Action 16.
Yep.
Seb and Shai are eliminated in Q1. Gunnar has not put in a time. Does he have a quali ban?
No, there's no quali bans.
Okay, Gunnar's on the track now. We expect him to put in a time. So Viltzner has improved. Now Adic is on the bubble with a 32.8.
Yeah, I think it's Gunnar's MO to come in late in each quali session. He likes to see. I think he likes to see what the storyboard looks like before he goes out and has to freaking let it fly.
Gunnar, very confident he can put a lap in with one attempt.
I know,
and it doesn't surprise you. He's definitely up there.
Well.
So Nicky's Sector 2 time. Nicky's Sector 2 time's a good one. I think a purple one, as a matter of fact. Watch for Nicky to go to the top of the timing charts.
He just went through Casio in 4th gear into 5th.
There it is. A 30.2 Nicky in and amongst the leaders. And that is fun to see. We just need 1 or 2 more to give Dirt Shark and Reels runs for their money.
Oh, there you go. There you go. there's the Dutchman, the Flying Dutchman.
Gunnar.
With a flat 30.
Yeah. 1 attempt.
Good Lord.
Top of the board.
You called that.
Quick. So the top 4 in a league of their own. Neil heading up the midfield, it looks like, here in Q1. So with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left, it's Scaparo and Barks that need faster times. Adix on the bubble with a 32.4. Let's see, who's
where
hot?
you want to go?
I want to catch Scaparo and Barks. They should be starting a hot lap soon.
Let's follow Barks around.
Yeah, Barks.
Action 17. He's just coming through Casio to start his hot lap. Nicky was doing another fast lap, but he bailed on it because he almost lost the rear end, and so that messed up his lap time. So he bailed on it.
So here's an issue. It looks to me like Barks' lap immediately eliminated. It's already red.
Oh, right.
So he must have, maybe he cut Casio too much on the start of this lap, and they didn't let him. So, oh man, and Scaparo's just had a big spin out of the S's. So Scaparo and Barks both need to hustle around, and I hope they've got
Think they got enough time?
Yeah. They have enough time, I think. Yeah, they've got enough time.
Yeah, they do.
They're going to need to hustle, though.
Yeah.
And I imagine Adic is gonna. No, Adic's into the pit, so he's done. So the cutoff marker is 32.4. Scaparo needs 2/10. Barks needs 3/10. Looks to me like Barks is gonna start his lap first. So I'm action 17. Hope he's got enough fuel in the tank.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, before we get that started, let's remind everybody that Deep Pockets Pover got the prize money out there. The end of the season. 600 pounds, my friends, for both divisions. 110 pounds for first, 70 pounds for second, and 50 pounds for third. Constructors, 70 pounds divided between both drivers.
He put it up for tier 2 as well?
Yes.
Man. Very deep pockets.
Yes, sir.
Oh no!
Oh, I just saw that. Barks has a spin. That's the end of him. Hey,
I think that that's not going to do it. And here's the funny thing too: on that eliminated lap, he had a second of pace in hand, so he was going to skate through.
Oh.
And so now I'm action 16. Can Scaparo?
Oh my goodness!
Climb out of the elimination zone. A full second down he had, so that's just a little heartbreaking for Barks.
Let's see what Scaparo could do in Sector 1.
Just unable to offer his best without a penalty.
Well, he's improved on his time.
I missed his Sector 1. He needs 2/10. Does he have it already?
No, not yet.
About dead even,
He only had like 600ths.
Yeah. Sector 2.
12.
Spoon looks decent. Spoon looked decent. Sector 2 now. There it is. Half a second.
Yep.
Adic. Is looking like Adic's gonna get eliminated if he can hold on through Casio.
Come on, Scaparo.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear he's gonna make it through. 11th place, 32 flat.
Nice.
Adic pipped right at the end. And Barks definitely had the pace. So
yeah, that's too bad.
The big developments here. Shy, who was in third, would have probably been in about fourth or fifth at the end of this. Shy eliminated from a disquali. That's huge. He's going to have to work his way back down the field. And let's see, let me head down there. Barks eliminated, even though he definitely had the pace in hand as well. So both the Aston Martin and Ferrari, and Seb is quick too. So we're gonna have three drivers kind of forcing their way through the field. I think. Mm-hmm. Why did Seb? What happened to Seb? Did he pull the wheel off, or did he show up late?
No. I think he had an event on track.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Seb's normally quicker. Shy's definitely fast, and Barks had pace. So all three of them, I think, going to be coming through the field.
Yes, they will be. Yeah, when Barks spun, I turned into a poet. I said, Barks has, what did I say? Barks had a spin. That's the end of him.
Love it.
Oh, boy. Oh, Dresden. So good to have you, man.
I'm happy to be back. It's been like 3 weeks. They took a week off.
Yeah.
And then you had something.
You had a wedding to go to.
Yeah, and then I was in New York. I was still on the road. And we did not, we left early so I could make it back in time, but we did not make good time, but
yeah, no problem, man. That's surely more important than this.
Yeah, they were getting like they were road weary It was because we went out there, had the wedding, and then the next day we drove back.
Yeah.
It's like 8 hours down to New York too. So they were like, no, we want to stop. We want to like take our time and eat. And I was like, all right, that's fine.
Well, I hope you had a good time, Jess, you and your family.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, it's all my wife's family there in New York, and they're great.
Oh, good. Awesome.
Yeah. So Nikki, I mean, this is a bit exciting to have another name that looks to be, like he's gonna be a threat up at the top.
Well, he has a pace, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So, Dresden, I see like a little flash on my screen of there, like on air, 6 people watching and 6 people commenting. But can I look that up on my phone? Do I go to... How do I do that?
Go to the YouTube channel that you're streaming to.
Yeah.
And there should be a comment section there, and then you can read comments.
Let's see.
I imagine you have to dual screen this. I think there is a way to put comments up on the stream itself, but I don't think you want that.
Well, there is, and I've seen what that looks like, but it takes up like a third of of your screen on the right side. So I didn't want that up there. I just wanted a full screen of the race.
Yeah, on your phone. You know what? I don't actually watch the stream. Okay, you know what? Here we are. We're improving the stream right now. That's the idea.
Are we Action 1?
I'm watching Nicky. I want to see if he's got that consistency he needs.
Okay, let me get some info up here. It
looks solid to me. I love the S's here and in Coda. They're kind of some of my favorite parts in F1 to drive. Takes Degner with confidence.
Let's see.
Apex is 11 near perfectly. Yeah, I'm feeling good about the way this car is being driven. It looks to be on par with Grills and Dirt, I think. Sector 2 time coming up.
Oh yeah, okay. I got the comments up.
So 13 flat.
Oh yeah, okay. I got the comments up.
So here's the thing, we can hear a little bit of feedback, I think, from your second screen there.
Oh, gee.
So Nicky, 29.6, I think that's the fastest time we've seen so far.
Yes, I believe it is, Dresden.
Yeah, very solid offering from Nicky. He's going to be one to watch now.
Oh, boy. Good to see.
Action.
Go ahead.
Oh, what's up?
No. Oh, somebody spun. I don't know who that was. Go ahead, Tress.
Looks like maybe T-Brand or Modi and Alpine around turn 2. I'm Action 12. I want to catch a lap from Dirt Shark. Will he answer Nicky? So that 29.6 had a sector time of 113 flat. Sector 2 time of 113 flat. I didn't catch the sector 1 time associated with it. I'm Action 13 right now. Dirt Shark does appear to be hot. I don't think he's taking that extra lap to warm up.
Let's see what his sector 1 time. 32.8. Yeah. Yep.
Tires really just on the edge around 11.
This is a pole lap right here, Dresden.
Think so?
Yep.
Man, just the whole track being utilized for Spoon.
Let's see if he gets into the 112s.
Yeah, a bit twitchy over the curb on the exit of Spoon, but he's about a tenth behind what Nicky put down. Can he make it up in Casio? Casio is a place where you can actually make a lot of time.
Yes.
Drop a lot of time for sure. Very, very close. 0.3 back. 29.9. Oof.
Who else is going to break into the 29s?
I think Gunnar Rill's going to give them a run for their money. They're not out on track yet. How about an Action 12? How about a lap with Neil?
He's on his out lap. Anybody on a hot lap? Let's see. Ooh.
I think they're into the pits.
Uhe's
Caparo
plus,
probably
yeah.
is.
Sydney's into the pits.
Yes, Caparo's into the pit too, so. Yeah, I'd say Action 12. I'd say
Okay.
Neil's about to start right now.
There we go.
And I want to catch a lap with Rills as well. He's on his out lap. That felt good from Neil. Taking a lot of curve on the entry. Ooh, taking a lot of curve around the S's. Makes me nervous.
It's just waiting for it to break loose.
Yeah. Yeah. I do my best to not touch those.
Oh.
And the S's here.
You got to have a lot of confidence in your mechanical grip, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, I guess that's what the podium's all about, right? Just pushing it to its limit.
In this league, I mean, if you're going to be at the top, you're going to have to drive the car to its max. I think smart setup choices are really kind of making the difference between reels and dirt right now.
Mm-hmm.
Those two, they've given us great battles all season long.
Right. And now you throw Gunnar into the mix.
Yeah, Gunnar pushing both of them.
Right, and now you have Nicky.
Yeah.
Who's right up there pace-wise. It's going to be an interesting race.
Neil, 31.8. He's good enough for 7th. That offering. And Rills ought to be... Rills is into the Degner now, and he's hot. Sector 1 is 33. That seems a little slow, I think, for Sector 1.
All right. Deep Pockets Pulver is already saying that Amagun is going to get pole.
He's calling it.
He's calling it.
He's not going out on a limb. Gunnar did feel pretty locked in. Slapped it up to the top with one try. In Q1.
Pulver, put a heat pack on that back of yours and crack open a beer.
That's good advice. That's good doctor advice.
Dr.
Reels
G.
across the line. 30.9. That is pretty far from... Yeah, it felt like that Sector 1 was a bit off.
He's got some work to do. Is he going again? Or is...
I wonder, I was wondering if maybe that... No,
he's gone.
He's dropped out?
Yep. Okay. Let's see here. How about... Have we ever followed... Am Cremona. Have we ever followed him around?
Cremona, Action 14.
14. I think he's Italian. I think he's a paisana.
I can see that being an Italian name.
Cremona. Managgia.
Is Bilzer German?
Bilzer is, let's see here, Swedish.
Swedish.
Yes.
Swedish. So Cremona into the pits. Oh man, he's very, very dangerous.
Is he gonna get eliminated?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to pop up. No, looks like he got
Look
through.
at that. What's that? Who did he pay off? He's busting out the lira. Yes, right.
Action lira. I lived in Italy for 6 years, so lira. That suddenly like brings back memories. All right, action 15. I want to see Gunners. Looks like he's going to put in one lap. One hot lap in anger with Gunner.
Here we go.
Can he answer Nicky? Because that's 29.6. Not playing around.
He's going to pull one out. Let's see what he does.
And the S's there. Oh, catches it. He was a bit sideways. He had to catch it because of that curve there.
32.9.
Nice quick.
Oh, he's got some traffic up here. Okay, very nice. People pulling off. Very good, very good, very good.
This league always professional. You almost never see issues with traffic.
See how it goes through Spoon.
There's a little hitch on the exit, but I don't think going to cost him much.
13.2.
So that's a 30 pace. He's safe for sure.
Yeah, it's not pole.
But it's not asking or not answering. Nicky didn't look like, unless he found time in the final sector.
That's getting him about fourth, I bet, or third. Second. Okay.
He found a little time around Casio.
All right.
So Nicky putting up. So again, it's a bit of a separation. The top two, or the top time on the board, 6/10 back to the first clustering.
How about if we follow Van's racing around, Drez? Action 12.
Okay. So in the bottom on the bubble, Scaparo with 31.7 right now. And it's Neil, Vans, Modi, Viltsner, and Cremona in danger of being eliminated. It appears we've got hot laps from everybody. We're Action 12.
Yes.
The only representation for McLaren today. Let's go, McLaren. He doesn't appear to be improving, though. 2/10 up on his time. Tenth up on his time. Gunner's still hot. I think he's trying to answer again. Sector 2 for Vans. He's still dead even with his time. He only needs about a 10th. Can he find it? Through Casio. He was quick through Casio. He was really quick through Casio, I thought. There, he does find it. Finds 310.
Yes.
in sector 3. So let's see here. PRL Modi's into the pits. Neil, action 12.
Neil's out there, yep.
Will Neil cross the line and ruin Van's Racing's day again? He does. So Vance gets himself out, but Neil puts him back in.
Puts him back out.
That's unfortunate.
You're in before you're in, then you're out. Once you're in, then you're out. So boy.
Warren into the top 10, into Q3. Neil and Sydney all into the top 10 there. Vans Racing, Scaparo, Modi.
Yeah, we're done.
Yep. Filtzner and Cremona are out in Q2. 31.4 the cutoff time. That gap is bothering me. It's 1, 2, 3, and then it's a second back to Uhe and Rills, who must be holding something back, I think. Rills,
saving it.
Yeah, he's saving it.
He's saving it.
He usually brings it Q1, doesn't he?
He's just maintaining. He's just staying safe. That's all. Then he'll come in for the kill in Q3. You know.
We're missing Shy.
Yes, Shy.
He's one of my favorite
Shies.
racers. Honestly, I'd be furious.
All right. Well, look at that.
So Nicky.
Vans out, Scaparo, Moti, Viltzer, Cremona. Yeah, well.
So is Nicky reserve or is he seated?
I think he's a reserve driver.
Okay. A lot of fast reserve drivers, apparently.
Is that right?
Yeah, Nicky and Goon are both reserve. That's pretty impressive.
Pover said he'll put some heat on his back, but he doesn't drink beer. Poor guy.
Really? Well, get that man a whiskey.
Does he drink? I don't think he drinks at all. Tell you the truth. I can't imagine a life without drinking. I drink it. I drink in moderation.
That may be the most passionate thing you've ever said.
You know, hey,
get this man.
You only go around once.
We're gonna get Pover a whiskey, and we're gonna get you some counseling.
Oh boy.
Oh, here we go. Top 10 Q1. Questions remain. Is Rill's pace really that far off? I don't think so. But he's got my curiosity piqued.
Yeah, well, looking at that sheet I gave you, there's someone that still has some in the bank.
You think Dirt's gonna bring it?
Well, you know, numbers don't lie.
Well, where are you still in that time? Is that from what is it called?
TT?
Time trial?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the time trials are always a little like
skewed.
It's just super. Yeah, it's super ideal. I think tires always in the perfect window. The temperature is always.
That's true.
Exactly right. So I think. Yeah. Maybe.
Well, the tires are running at like 100 centigrade, aren't they? So, Celsius. Centigrade? Celsius.
Yeah, I think both work.
Yeah. Right.
I'm riding on board already with Nicky, who's out very quick. So action 1. The new driver really putting down consistent laps here.
It's going to be a good race. Good race it's going to be, Drez.
Oh, yeah, PRL never. The grid here is special. Consistent. Everyone shows up. Everyone's pace is just in and around each other. There's battles up and down the field always. PRL is one of my favorite leagues to watch for sure.
Commenting the FRG, that's got to be challenging with only 9 guys out there.
But it's more relaxed. Like I feel. I feel like, I can goof off a little bit more, but and I'm hoping it grows because, racing against a lot of those guys, it's just another layer, because I become fans, everywhere I go, and when you already have, kind of a racing connection with the guys you're watching, it helps you get to fan quicker, I think. So
yeah,
I'm hoping that grid grows. We'll see what Nappy can
I
do
hope
with
it does. I really hope it does.
Yeah.
Yeah. But is it still a marathon day, and they do full practice? And,
oh yeah.
Well, I mean, like you got to pack a lunch, right?
Yeah. I used to love that because my schedule's so busy. And Nicky looking just really nailed down, man. He looks. I used to be perfect for me because I didn't have time to practice. Sunday morning is really the only time. Yeah, that 12.4 is stupid fast.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
There's
Rills with
29s.
Yeah.
But that's about to get beat right here.
Yes,
Big
29
time.
flat. Oh my lord! By like
So we
8/10 stress.
Yeah, and we speculated Rills had something in the bag. He did, but Nicky also leaving something for Q1.
Yeah.
So, man, can Gooner answer?
Okay.
I'm actually
Gooner's in the pit. The Dirt Shark.
Yeah, Dirt Shark. I want to see somebody answering the Red Bull. Every league has its own flavor. I called now for quite a few. 29.6, that's faster than he offered in Q2, but Nicky looking unchallenged right now.
Dirt Shark's got another second in him. Somewhere.
I think so.
Somewhere in his pants, he got another second.
Well, it is time to get that second out of your pants. Needs to bring it. Needs to bring it to the race.
Yeah, buddy. Come on now.
Like the way this is shaping up.
Come on, Florida.
All right, let's go action. Let's go action 9.
All right.
I want to see if Gooner, because now he needs to bring it. There is a challenge on the board for Gooner's pace. So yeah, the race for the podium is definitely separating itself time-wise. There is a full second to Sydney. I'm sorry, almost a full second to Neil, and a full second to Sydney's pace. So the midfield headed up by Neil Sydney. That's going to be a secondary race.
Yep. So there'll be quite a few battles in the midfield, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to coming through Casio, and here we go, Dresden.
I got my fingers crossed. I want to see another 29 flat on the board. Carries a lot of speed into 1. I felt good around 1 and 2. That felt very solid.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's just poetry in motion when you see somebody really nail these S's. Makes you want to drive, Dresden. Makes you want to drive.
I gotta get a new wheel. I haven't driven since mine broke. It's been a while. I get enough racing in my diet, that's for sure. I don't call for so many leagues. A little tires complaining through 11. I don't think it cost them too much. The lock up there, but I mean, that 29 flat is looking like you need to be nearly perfect. Through Spoon, very, very comfortable. Sector 2 time coming up in about 2 seconds. 11, 12,
12,
12,
6.
6. 2/10 off. He's got a purple sector 2. This is going to be close. Gunnar going to put oh no, the back
that might have cost him.
Oh, that just hitch.
Let's see.
Of oversteer.
29.6.
I think he had a 12.3 or a 12.2 until that hitch in Casio. Right. So a little more pace in Gunnar. Dirt Shark has got an outlap. This is exciting up at the top here.
Mm-hmm.
Would Shy be in the 29 mix? I believe he would. He usually is.
I really wish he was here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really do.
I honestly, both Ferraris, I root for them. I think they're exciting drivers.
Yeah.
Toby, speaking of, the Devil, 30.7, good enough for 6 right now. Dirt Shark looks to be starting a hot lap now. Yeah, and I think Gunnar may be a little off, but very, very close. I think he's got a little more in the bag. I hope Dirt Shark does as well.
See how he attacks these S's here.
Really sets up the final turn well. A
little wide. Yeah.
Not giving up much speed through the first Degner. The second Degner, I think, is one of them, and he set a purple sector 1. So that is a good sign.
Through R200. You know that's called R200? Or, I mean, 200R?
Yeah, there's that one, and then, and the one we're about to come up right now.
130R.
Yeah, 130R.
You know why they call it 130R, right?
No, I don't know that either.
That is the radius. It's the meters.
Really?
Yep. It's how many meters the radius is, which is 130.
Well, Dirt Shark. Oh,
somebody spun.
Yes, that's Neil, or I think that's Neil. Hopefully he gets going. So Dirt Shark down 2/10. 29.4. He's still half a second. Well, almost 4/10. 4/10 off of Nicky's pace.
Okay. Reels is on an outlap. Amaguner's on an outlap. Sydney's on an outlap. Where do you want to go, Trez?
Well, I know we're focusing on the top. I want to see Gunnar's.
Okay.
I want to catch Gunnar's lap because I think he still had a bit of pace left on the board, and I want to see someone take that pole spot. Got to at least force Nicky to come out of the pits again. Japan never disappoints, and it's really fun to drive. It's one of my Coda and Japan, I think, are some of my favorite tracks. And Hungary.
You like Hungary?
I really like Hungary for some. It was one of my least favorite tracks when I first started driving, and then it just grew on me. So Gunnar's hot now. Must find 6/10 to trouble pole position. There's a lot of ways to take 1 and 2, and everyone has a little bit of different shifting habits through there. They enter it differently. It's just it's one of those corners that's open to interpretation, I think. He's down a 10th in sector 1. Is Gunnar. Feels quick through Degner. Bit deep through 11, and when we're at this edge of things, so Nicky not bothering to come out again, one and done.
Yeah.
And 4/10 over the field. I mean, that's scary.
Yeah. That's pretty confident right there, right?
Yeah,
he's like, you know, listen, if you got 4/10 and you bring it.
It's upsetting. Let's go, Gunnar. And I wonder how Rills is doing as well. He's hot.
I don't think Gunnar's going to do it.
Now, Gunnar does improve to second place, and Rills is directly into the pits. His 29.8, the best offering from the Haas driver. Man, so Gunnar will have his hands full trying to keep Nicky honest, it looks like, and Dirt and Rills once again, they're hovering around each other in terms of pace, so we're going to see another good one from them, I think.
Man. Oh, this is going to be epic, I think. Well, you know what? Hey, I've never seen Nicky race before, so let's see what he does under race conditions, right? I mean, qualifying is one thing, but let's see what happens.
That was a pretty strong qualifying performance, it must be said.
Yeah, well, very good. There we go. Nicky, Gunnar, Dirt Shark, Rills, Neil, Uhe, T-Brand, Toby, Sydney, F Racing, Warren. Yep.
Who was I thinking of? T-Brand, Uhe, yeah, okay. It looks about right. We're just missing Shy and Pover. And you know what? Heppy, too, can usually get into the top 10.
Yeah, I don't know why they're not here. I don't know why they're not here.
McLaren making big changes to their lineup, probably. That's why.
Oh, so Pover said he's drunk 5 pints in his whole lifetime.
No kidding.
That's like a third of my weekend.
It's like a third of what I've drank since we started this broadcast.
Oh, that's like going out to dinner. Well, hey, to each their own. To each their own. We love you. We love you, DP.
It's just a funny sentence. Do we have a formation lap, or do we need to start getting ready?
I don't think we have a formation lap. We haven't had one in a while.
Japan from PRL.
So
this
what?
One's looking like
here we go.
Exciting.
Here we go, Drez.
All right. 5 lights.
And 5 lights, and here we go. Have a good race, boys.
The IM Action 3 Dirt Shark is off the line really well, but trapped behind Nicky's unable. Whoa, there's contact.
There's a spin.
Yeah, Gunnar's got spun around because Nicky taking his line tapped the front end of that. Racers Gunnar all the way to the back. Dirt Shark and Rills file into second and third. It looks pretty as you were, except for that incident. And Gunnar may have something to complain about. He did have a nose well in. I'd have to see the replay, though. It happened very quickly from my point of view.
Boy. Yeah.
Man.
Wow.
We've got a. There's a full safety car already because we've got a DNF from it.
DNF from Attic.
Yeah, he's had some trouble around the Degner curves.
Let me get some info up here.
Oof, with some tough starts all the way around.
Yeah.
Neil down 10 as well. Maybe he got caught up in that business with Gunnar.
Oh, I would never have expected to look on my screen and see Amaguner down 16.
He's got his work cut out for him to
Yeah.
come back.
Like you said, Neil down 10, yep. There's some winners there. Racing Warren up 7. Shy
Shy.
up 9.
Well, Shy wasting no time.
Maybe Amaguner will be a Max Verstappen and come through the field.
Toby has had to jump into the pits here. Toby getting a wing replaced. Racing Warren is also into the pits. Looks like he needs a wing as well. Barks has had some kind of major incident on the pit entry.
He's out.
Man.
What happened there?
We're double stacking AlphaTauris. One of them needs a wing. Looks like the other would just needed new tires. Gunnar is still in the pits now. Man. A lot going on in the first lap in Suzuka.
All right, I need to...
So let's figure out the tire situation. What's going on with that? This is mediums down to Shy, who threw hards on at the back. I don't disagree with that at all. And then it's kind of hards from 8 on back. So not much of a shakeup. You kind of bunch back up and get their wings fixed. I don't know what happened to Barks. I was looking through people going into the pits, and then from whatever car I was in, all I saw was like wing pieces all over the place on the pit entry, and then Barks was gone.
Yeah, he's had some bad luck, man, in this league. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has.
He's usually a steady racer. I have him in a couple of other leagues. Man.
Yeah, his issues seem to be not of his own doing. It's always seems to be another driver. I don't know. Is it just Barks is in the wrong place at the wrong time, or whatever?
That first turn incident or turn 1 with Nicky and Amaguner, man, just what's happening here? I appear to.
What?
Can you still hear me? Because I think I'm getting kicked or something.
No, I'm still with you.
Okay.
But well, I can't seem to pull up any information for some reason.
That's
what's going on? It's like the game is taking over. What?
This is very strange.
Yes. I'm like in highlight replay of some kind. Something. I don't know what's happening.
Is this a new safety car feature?
No, even somebody's just texting me. QSG driver Warren is texting me. Why is this TV mode? I have no idea.
Yeah, this weird.
Oh, I had no. There we are. I don't know what happened, people out there. I don't know.
That was really interesting.
Yeah.
Know, look.
Thank you.
Everyone's super
EA
bunched
Sports.
up, and the car. Hang on. Everyone's super bunched up, and the safety car is coming in. I think that was like a fast forward feature of some kind.
All right.
Right, to get once everybody's on track and out of the pits, and the pits are done. It just because we're lap 5 now as well.
Oh, right, so somebody just had a spin.
Who is it?
I didn't catch it.
Looks like Uhe. He's dropping back a few. So Nicky, Action 2 Reels has made it through Dirt Shark on the restart as well. Did we miss that? Like, man, that was confusing. We'll have to watch for that. Action 5, Uhe and Modi are battling it out right now.
There's a big line behind him, Drez.
Yeah, I think Uhe gonna have a little more pace than Modi here. Yeah, sending it around the outside of turn 11, trying to go, but Modi too good of a driver for the outside of 11. Uhe is quick down the straight. They're gonna be wheel to wheel through Spoon. Oh man, bit of paint being traded there. Uhe backing back out.
Dresden, Amaguna up to 10th already.
Oh, he's making his way back. Shy and Gunnar coming up quick.
Action 10. Oh, let's see what happens in Casio here. Oh, very good. Very good. Nice and clean. We have a...
I'm about to go, let's see here.
Go ahead.
Action 5. I think Gunnar has a fair amount of pace in hand over Modi, and he's trying to find a way through here.
There is going to be one hell of a DRS train once it's enabled. What's that take? 2 laps, right?
Yeah, 2 laps after the safety car up at the front. It's not going to matter though. Nicky is extending a massive gap already over Rills, who is pulling himself out of DRS range of Dirt Shark behind.
I think Uhe's going to... Oh.
Yeah, I'm still... Go ahead.
Still action 5?
Yeah, still action 5, because Uhe definitely has a little bit more pace than Modi. He's just desperate to find a way through here. Gunnar just slipping past Neil on the straight here. I think, is he going to send? He's got to wheel in. He does back out just barely before they get to Casio. That's a dangerous turn.
Oh, awesome driving.
That one.
Some awesome driving by Uhe.
He'll have DRS this lap though. I think he'll be able to get it done.
Oh, they're all lined up, Dresden.
Well, and meanwhile, while Uhe trying to figure out a way past Modi, he's lost 5 seconds to the battle between Dirt and Rills. And Nicky's pace is legitimate. He's definitely building a gap back to Rills.
Yeah, already pulled out 3 seconds.
So this DRS chain is gonna trap Gunnar and Shy until they are able to start clearing the slower cars around them.
Where do you want to go, Drez?
I still believe Uhe's gonna get the pass done. In fact, he's side by side with Modi now. He's got the inside. They're gonna have the inside of Spoon. Now he's forced back before they get the Spoon. Now down the back straight, Uhe's gonna get DRS, and I think this basket's done. That is quite a train stacking
Look at the
up
train.
behind Modi.
I know.
Yeah.
I could. Wow. No pressure, Modi. No pressure, Modi.
There's still no DRS. I thought we would have it this lap.
Oh, a spin!
Oh, no.
A spin!
Modi and taking Uhe with him. It looks like Uhe not able to get back onto the track until 7. Oh man, and into the pits to get a new wing. Uhe and Modi both suffering big time.
Oh, good lord!
Action 6, I think.
Okay.
I saw a spinning somebody. Warren is out, and we've got another safety car. Ooh. Lots of mayhem going on at Suzuka today.
And there goes Nicky's 3-second lead.
He was building that gap pretty efficiently. Now, lap 7, I think we would see pits. Nicky, Rills, Dirt, T-Brand, everybody on the mediums, I think would love to just dive in and throw on hards to the end here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's what I would do.
Well, let's see if that happens or not.
Yeah, and Gunnar, let's see, Gunnar is on hards. He's already been into the pit once. Gunnar has.
Right.
But that would be quite a tall order to get those 6-lap old hards all the way to the end.
All the way to the end.
Shy's a bit caught out here.
Yeah, Nicky's coming in.
Yeah, Nicky, Rills is into the pits as well. Dirt Shark not pitting. That's an interesting choice.
It sure is.
So Dirt Shark not pitting,
That's
and
interesting.
honestly, it's not a bad. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's good or bad yet. I got to think about it. But honestly, he's gonna hold up now. Those faster guys behind him. This is gonna cripple their pace enough to maybe justify. I don't know, and maybe he's counting on another safety car soon. We've already had 2 by lap 9. You know, I think Dirt Shark is gambling for a safety car, and while he's in front, he can control the pace of those that are quicker than him.
Yeah.
This is a gamble for the win, I think. If he gets another lucky safety car, this could pay off really big.
Well, that's probably what he's hoping for then, right? What else would his strategy be? To stay out, right?
Yeah, it's the only thing I can think of. He's Gunnar, Rills, and Nicky look to have a little more race pace than him at this point, and so he may be gambling for another safety car. It's got to be, I would think.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be interesting to see how this unfolds. So, what? Racing Warren's out, Barks is out, Attic is out. Did Racing Warren get caught up in that mix-up with Moti and Uhe?
No, I think he was later. Warren and Uhe had sorted themselves out. Uhe diving into the pits, and then Warren was a bit later, I think. This kind of a bad timing on the safety car for Shy and Neil. Oh, look at this, Dirt Shark.
Oh, it's second thoughts, huh?
Second thoughts, but punishing second thoughts. Was he worried about a double swing?
I don't know.
Maybe just second thoughts.
Yeah. Now he's going to come. Well,
guy's punished big time. Look, 14th. All those stacked up cars driven by, and there's gonna be a lot of field spread for 2 laps. He's gonna lose a lot of time.
Wow. Okay. Who's up at the front there?
Honestly, I wonder if it's better to do that now. To be honest, if you miss the pit entry, you take this huge penalty, which Dirt Shark has, but without another safety car, I think this might actually save him some time. You know?
Yeah. So, well, there are some out there that haven't pitted yet, right, Tris?
Yeah. So
Sydney hasn't.
All the 9 lap
mediums.
Shy, Neil. So here we go again.
Yeah. What's this?
I think this is a feature. I think we are skipping forward in time.
Oh, wow.
Right? While they bunch everybody up, and then they're going to release us again at the end of the safety car.
Well, I've never
seen it before. I think it's just somebody set some option somewhere. You know, something like that.
Yeah.
But I kind of hate it a little bit.
Yeah, me too. I've just lost total control of this.
Yeah, I want to talk about the race and analyze it under the safety car a little bit. You know, and yeah, so this feature takes all the information off the screen too.
Right.
Yeah, I officially
Lap 11.
hate it.
Oh, look
Yeah, because we're fast forwarding in time.
What happened?
The safety car is about to come in.
Who?
Because they're coming through the final turns now.
Somebody text me. Let me know what's going on here. Come on.
Right?
DP, what's going on? What happened?
No, I think it's a feature.
All right, let me get to the front here. You in the front there, Drez? Action 1?
I'm Action 2 watching from Shai's point of view.
Okay.
Gunnar with a really great restart. He's already got almost a full second.
Well, Dressen, here we were going at the start of this race. Poor Gunnar. Look at down in 16th. And 12 laps later, he's leading the Grand Prix.
He was definitely moving his way back up the field, but his strategic position is not ideal. Nicky, I think, is still effectively leading this race. So everybody, Sydney, his tires won't go to the end, and I don't think he has the pace. Gunnar has the pace, but his tires are going to
go off. Right.
Yeah. He does not have to pit. He's got a pit done, does Gunnar.
Right.
So if he could somehow make these tires last and keep his pace high, he's not the most implausible thing I've ever thought about, but I believe Nicky is in the best spot right now.
Right, as far as track position and the age of his tires.
Yeah, and
it's looking good.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh man, Neil. Somebody, who was that, taking out big chunks? Man, I saw it
too.
I cannot locate a car with damage on it though.
Rills on Viltzer, Action 8.
Action 8. Looks like Rills slipping through already.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of battles coming up.
Where do you want to go, Drez?
I think Rills is going to give Vans Racing some trouble here, and I'm keeping an eye on Dirt Shark and T-Brand.
Okay, I'm Action 8. Stay with Rills here for a little bit, and if you want me to go somewhere else, tell me.
Okay, yeah, they're bunched up. It's hard to keep an eye on where the battles are developing, but for now, looks like Dirt Shark is getting past T-Brand. Around the outside of 11, Dirt Shark pulling forward into that position. Action 13, Uhei on softs just behind Scaparo. Oh man, Neil is actually troubling. Okay, wait, Action 4. Because Neil's got a wheel in on the inside of Nicky. So Nicky's fighting with Shai, trying to figure out how to get past the Ferrari, and Neil was sticking a wheel in. Action 3, Neil and Shai side by side into turn 1. Neil is very fast down the straight without DRS pulling ahead. Before they get into turn 1, Neil on track pass of Shai. He is very fast down the straight, is Nicky. Now, Nicky has a 3.2 gap and fresher tires to Gunnar. Those two, the quickest pace-wise, fighting over first place right now. And Rills makes it past Vans Racing as he works his way back up the field. And you know, Nicky had a big advantage too because he got into the pits and out And then there was a big group of people not pitting under the safety car that got in between him, Reels, and Dirt Shark.
Right.
So Reels and Dirt Shark having to fight their way back up through the grid. Nicky has had a spin. Nicky in the Red Bull stopped currently on the outside of a Spoon. It looks like very carefully rejoining.
I didn't see what happened there. Was there contact?
Man, I don't know if there was contact, but no, I don't think there was because he had already pulled ahead of Shy, and I think he just spun around. I think he just lost it around Spoon, and man, is that punishing. He's now back into 13th. Gooner's chances just quadrupled, I think, because now he's got pace over Shy where he doesn't have to drive the rubber off his tires. If he can get those hards to last to the end, Gooner's in good shape.
Dresden, look at the leaderboard. Does it have Nicky in first?
No, it's got Nicky in, where is he?
Huh.
13th. Yeah, action 13 for Nicky.
He's at the top of the leaderboard on my screen.
Go to him, see if he's got an AlphaTauri in front of him right now. Sydney's AlphaTauri.
I can't see that far ahead of the car in front.
No,
it looks like a blue car.
Okay, I think you've been kicked, like you've been ghost kicked. Might want to rejoin.
Oh wait, I have Amagooner in first place now.
Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Gooner,
so, Nicky.
Gooner, Shy, Neil, Toby, Dirt Shark, Vans.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
All right.
Got it. Action. Go to action 5. I think. Okay. Now Nicky is at the top of my leaderboard. There's some weird stuff happening right now.
Man?
Knock it off, Codemasters.
Yeah, what the hell? Now I have Nicky in second.
Yeah, I got Nicky and Sydney first.
Yeah.
Amagooner's in third. Okay, so ignore all that. That's not what's happening. Go to Dirt Shark, whatever number he is for you. He's on the back of Toby, and I think that's going to be the next pass we need to be seeing. So, man, Nicky is in third. This is messing me up.
Yeah, this is tough enough. So somebody's testing us. Somebody's testing us, Dresden.
And here's what's funny too is I have Amagooner. He is negative 0.4 seconds behind Sydney, so it's definitely some kind of glitch.
Yeah. Warren is telling me the lobby is bugged.
They're not going to have to restart the race, are they?
I don't know, man.
I hope not. It's too much has happened, and we're 17 laps in. All right, so Dirt Shark's battling Toby, having a hard time figuring out through, and I have yet to see a DRS flap open. No, we're lap 16. No, it's totally bugged. I can't understand what's happening at all.
A second ago it said lap 17. Now it's saying lap 16. It has Rills at the top of the leaderboard, followed by Nicky, which is not true.
Okay, Action Dirt Shark.
Action Dirt Shark.
He's just slipping through. Scaparo has had something happen to him. He's DNF'd. If we can believe anything, we're being so.
I know, right?
Okay, so let's find out what is Reels looking at. I have Reels in first place slapping.
Yes. I'm still on Dirt Shark. Yeah, I don't know who to follow.
Okay, so Reels, go to Reels because he's spinning or something. He's off the track. He's had to. Are you watching this?
Yeah, I'm watching Rills, but he's going through just coming through Dunlop curve.
No, I have Rills off the track and spinning
Well, Rills just went from 1st to 11th, just like that. But as far as what I'm looking at, it doesn't look like that took place.
Yeah, I can't.
Coming through the hairpin.
Wild. This is the most wild set of glitches I've ever seen. And we're still watching people drive because this is definitely not a computer Dirt Shark, right?
Right.
This feels like Dirt Shark driving. And in the distance of Dirt Sharks, I can see Shy alongside a Haas. I want to say Neil. Okay, so Shy is battling a Haas and Dirt Shark closing down. And I'm just gonna watch some battles. I don't know how they're gonna figure out who's winning and who's not.
Yeah, I don't either.
What would they have to do? Maybe somebody else is not messed up, right? Because they should be able to. Well, okay. Well, let's assume that the race results screen at the end won't be bugged, right?
Yeah.
So racers should still absolutely race as though there's nothing weird going on.
Are you still Action 7?
8 now for Dirt Shark.
Okay.
But I don't think he's closing down anytime soon.
Right.
Neil looks like he's going to get a pass. Okay. Is Nicky in the lead of this race?
I don't know. Is that true? At 32, it just said a fastest lap, but I don't know if I can believe it or not.
How? Nicky couldn't have said it. He's coming through turn 11 right now. How could he have said a fastest lap? You know what I think is happening is I think that the fast forwarding under that safety car business has set it up almost as if there's two timings, right? So you fast forward into the safety car, but from the moment you start the fast forward to the moment you restart, there's a gap of time, and it looks to me like the lap chart is flipping between two different times because it popped up Nicky putting in a fastest lap when Nicky was around turn 11. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's a big gap of space and time there that it's flipping the timing screen through. So it's got to be related to that feature. And I don't think it's replaced anybody on track with anything new. It has Sebmail in the lead, but I don't believe that's the case. I think it's Nicky.
I see Rills on top of the leaderboard. Yeah, for the broadcast. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you know what, Dresden? It just keeps bouncing all over the place.
It's really weird.
It goes from Rills to.
Hang on. So here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to look at where the cars are on track and match it up with what I'm seeing on the timing screen.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe Sebmail is leading the race, followed by Nicky, followed by Rills. Then you've got lap traffic of Uhe, Modi, and Sydney. And then it's Amagooner, who you should go Action Amagooner. He's 5 on my screen.
Yeah, 5 on mine.
No, Gooner is driving like he's a really aggressive AI. Like he's just ramming into the back of people.
On your screen?
Yeah, I gotta tell you. Yeah, I think we're watching some weird stuff right now.
Yeah, because Amagooner is out there all by himself. Not around any car, coming through 130R.
Yeah, no, I was watching him pass an AlphaTauri. I'm seeing him go around an Alpine right now, actually.
Right, I am too.
Okay.
I don't know what's happening out there. I don't know. Maybe I should just read another story.
It would have been perfect.
Yeah, because the story sure ain't this race as of right now.
It's and it's a bit upsetting because, man, that qualifying had me pumped for this race.
I think, Amagooner just like smashed into somebody going through the S's.
Yeah, it's really weird.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on here. So, yeah.
I would not want to be the stewards.
Well, Pulver said no one will carry on with the race. Too far gone.
Yeah, it's possible. This could just be like, you know, it's almost like what happened in the real Japan. You know, that rain just cursed Suzuka this year.
Yeah. Yeah. There'll be no interviews today, boys. No interviews today. I imagine. Yeah, we don't know what the hell's going on. So I imagine this race down the road will be repeated, just like Spain was repeated, because there were issues. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah.
For all we know, everyone in here has left already and gone to the pub.
You know, I almost feel like I'm watching a lot of AIs because the like just carelessness with which they are ramming the back of each other over and over feels like we've got a fair number of AIs.
Yeah, so for you folks like watching out there, don't pay attention to any of these drivers out there. Don't pay attention to any of them. This is not a good rendition of Division 1 PRL.
Not even a little bit.
No, not at all. So.
Well, what do you want to do? You want to call it, and then we'll figure out what happened in the post-mortem?
I'm paranoid to stop the broadcast for I don't know why, but should we just let it go? I don't know. Tell me what to do.
There's only 5 laps left. I mean, if this is Seb Mail's first victory with PRL, and it's legit, and we're shutting it down.
Okay.
You know, I hate to take that away from him. Looks like Gooner is going to get a pass on. No, he's just ramming the back of. Are you watching this?
Where are you? Action 2?
Gooner 3.
Oh, I have Dirt Shark 3.
Okay, never mind. Okay.
Watch this.
Gonna cancel
my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, Dresden. I'm around the last corner, just passing the pit entrance, and
it's a safety car.
3 cars are just going like 3 miles an hour, and then someone else came up behind somebody and smashed into the whole lot of them.
Yeah. That's Gooner's stupid AI is like savaging everybody he can like ram his nose into. I've just been watching this guy. Like Gooner's AI is just a beast right now, attacking everything. So there was a safety car, and I think, oh man, are you watching what's it's now? It's just
I don't know, where are you?
Actually, go action 3.
3?
Action 3 is fucking bumper cars right now. They got it cleared up, apparently. I think this race is done. Whatever is going on is insane.
I could tell you it's the most comments we've ever had, and we're at 36 comments. and that's because of all the chaos.
I'm so upset. I really wanted to watch because qualifying like gives you an appetizer. You know, it's like you taste a really good appetizer at a new restaurant, and you think, oh man, the meal's going to be amazing. And the qualifying appetizer for this race was good, and we were going to be set up for an amazing race.
I'm asking if we should bail on this broadcast.
I don't know. I'm kind of entertained by the chaos, to be honest with you. It's hard for me to take any of this seriously at this point, though. We got all kinds of passing going on under this safety car, by the way. I'm watching cars just shuffle up and down.
Where's the
Look at vans and no, okay, on track it's showing me Vans is fighting with a Red Bull, but on the side Vans is near a Haas and an Aston Martin, so I can't understand any of it.
I don't even have a safety car on my screen.
What?
Do you have a safety car?
Yeah, full safety car.
Well, I see that it's full course yellow.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I can't find the safety car. Oh, there it is. All right. I am in Rill's car, who's right behind the safety car.
No.
And it says that Rill's is second and Nikki is first.
No, I'm in Reels' car, and he's just now catching up to a long line of other cars.
No.
He's in sixth.
That's not where I'm at.
So here's the funny thing. I don't even think we're watching the same race anymore. Right?
Maybe I'm watching a future race.
Maybe. I'm lap 24.
I'm on lap 24.
Full safety car, Amagooner, Dirt Shark, Neil Shy, top 4.
Say that again?
It's Amagooner from Dirt, from Neil, from Shy.
Okay. I see that, but that to me on my screen is second, third, and fourth, with Rills in first.
Rills in first. No. Rills in sixth on mine. And when you were in Rills' car, are you right behind the safety car?
Yes, I am right now.
There's two different, we split into two different realities is what happened.
Oh my God.
Currently, our connection through Discord is spanning a couple of dimensions.
Oh my God.
That's what's happening.
We're in the Twilight Zone.
Discord.
Yeah, we are in
connecting alternate realities.
Wait a minute. What's the Keanu Reeves? What's that series of movies? Matrix. We're in the Matrix.
Okay, so I just started the TV camera safety car bit.
Okay.
Are you seeing that as well?
Wait, what?
So the safety car has just gone to the TV camera bit.
Yes, it has.
Okay.
Yeah.
So somehow we are connected, but not. This is very weird.
Yes. Yeah. This whole safety car replay broadcasting has screwed everything up. Yeah. We have 45 comments, Dresden. I want to welcome you all to the third dimension. There is nothing wrong with your television screen. We have EA Sports has total control of your television set.
Yes. Do not attempt to adjust the horizontal.
That's right.
Do not attempt to adjust the vertical. A bunch of our younger viewers are like, what the fuck are they talking about? Horizontal. That's really good. Oh boy. Man, Twilight Zone. Twilight Zone.
Yeah. Outer Limits.
Yeah.
Outer Limits. That was the show that had that. Do not adjust your. Yeah, that was the same.
Oh, I thought that was Twilight Zone.
No, that was not Twilight. That was Outer Limits.
Wow. All kinds of trivia today.
Yeah.
Fuzz, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. I remember one Outer Limits episode that this guy head was so full of knowledge, the more knowledge he retained in his brain, that the bigger his head got.
That's a good one.
His head turned into like a giant balloon because of all the information he had in it.
Love those old campy Twilight Show movies or shows.
So my father told me that's why my head is so small, because there's hardly anything in there. I said, come on, Pop.
Yeah, it's dads for you. Always giving you a hard time. We're lap 26. I've got Gunnar. I'm sorry.
I'm in the future.
Nikki just teleported into the lead.
Yes.
No, Rills just teleported into the lead.
I'm in
lap. Seb Mail just teleported. I don't know what's happening.
I'm on lap 27, so I'm in the future.
No, 27 here too. So Seb Mail from Rills from Nikki.
Oh, I have Rills, Seb Mail, Nikki, Amagooner, Dirt Shark, Neil, Shy, BMW, Cremona, T-Brand, Toby is top 10.
Yeah.
This race is going to go down in infamy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A weird one.
Yeah. We'll have to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, that feature is either new and just buggy as shit, like the next edition of how they've messed the game up for some reason, or somebody set it on accident.
Yeah.
When they're setting it up, and,
something happened.
And it's just bugging out everything.
Something happened.
I think it's got to be related to that feature.
Yeah. Rills crossed the finish line to take the win, and then the message came up that DRS has now been enabled.
That's probably my favorite.
But somehow Nicky was dropped off, him in his car, by helicopter to cross the finish line ahead of Rills.
Man.
Yeah.
I was watching what I thought was Dirt Shark sending it into Casio, trying to take over from Anna Gunnar. I think Dirt Shark is still a person, and Gunnar is like a 120, strength AI that's just vicious.
Yeah, just eating everybody up.
Yeah. Shy driver of the day. That makes sense.
Yes, sure does. No offense, Shy. We know you've been driver of the day before. But hey, guys, what a messed up race.
Yeah. Frustrating.
Yeah.
Frustrating.
Well, I'd be ending this broadcast. You don't go anywhere though, Dresden.
All right, buddy.
No sense. Well, do your little dance up there, whoever you are. Yeah.
The Red Bull driver. I think they're saying Nikki. Who is it? That's got to be Nikki.
Yeah.
Who else is up there? Dirt Shark is up there, and Amagooner. I think it's saying
what?
Nikki, Amagooner, Dirt Shark.
Yeah.
This is the official.
Oh, gee.
From Neil, from Shy. Rills.
Hey, we
Tough
never.
Day.
Yeah, it's interesting. We never had this trouble before Nikki came into this race.
That's got to be it. You brought some cheat codes.
Yeah, what's going on?
You brought some cheat codes.
Come on. Fess up.
And it didn't start happening until he had his big spin. That's what it is.
What happened?
This Nicky guy.
He's got probably a whole team behind him with all kinds of keyboard fingers flying everywhere. We'll fix this. Anyway. I'm sorry, guys. Well, I imagine we're going to be repeating this race somewhere down the road. And until then, we'll see you next Monday. Where are we going next Monday? Let's see. We are going to Azerbaijan. Man,
that is a track that doesn't need glitches, so I hope they got it fixed.
Oh, my God, yeah. All right, friends. Listen, we'll catch you next time.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah.